Toe fungus, fun topic to talk about. Not a fun thing to deal with, but let's go through 8 remedies on how you can break this down, and these are right on drlivinggood.com, so you can easily find these, okay? So these broken down, 8 things you can do about toe fungus. Usually it's an inside job. That means there's an overgrowth, fungus has gotten out of control, it's throwing off the entire system. Shows up in the damp, wet, opportunistic area of your feet, oftentimes. But this can reside in the gut and you don't even know it. So I believe to go to the cause, which is what we always talk about, you must be addressing. We're going to talk about remedies for specifically getting rid of it on your feet. You've got to be addressing the inside job. That means the health of your digestive tract. So in order to address that, we call it a gut reset. It is resetting the environment of the gut, the health of the gut, the permeability of the gut, the sensitivity of the gut. As a part of the Living Good Daily lifestyle, we take you through a 5-step process of 1, removing things that might be damaging the gut. And then after we flush all of that out, we want to repair the gut and seal it back up so it is properly permeable and allowing the things in that should be in and not the things in that should not be in there. Then we're going to move to replacing the proper foods that don't irritate the gut. And then we're going to build up the enzymes and the probiotics and repopulate those inside the gut. At that point, a person is then ready to consider reintroduction of foods that might have irritated their gut or got it off in the first place. So throughout that process, if you'd spend some time and add in simple herbs that get candida under control, and these are all found in our Microbial Cleanse, that will help to snuff out the excess candida that's actually in there. So the cleanse is a part of the gut reset, or anytime you'd want to use it to knock down candida from the inside, from the gut level, in hopes to also help the feet, because the overall body's intake, the overall body's level of yeast is back in control. So I would highly recommend that Microbial Cleanse and doing an advanced gut reset. If you're just starting out, please don't jump straight to a gut reset. Let's get your lifestyle habits under control first, because pounding down sugar is what creates candida imbalances. Extra weight is what creates candida imbalances, and candida imbalances create extra weight. They go both ways. There's antibiotic use and drug use creates candida imbalances. So these are some of the sources we have to clean up first. So I would recommend 90 days of at least starting to live the lifestyle habits, do an advanced challenge of the advanced gut reset. The Microbial Cleanse could be added anywhere along that process to begin your journey to knock down the candida that's on the inside. We always want to go to the cause, and the cause is the cure. You are the solution to it. So we got to change your lifestyle habits, and we start using some things to get things back into balance. Now, what can you do then directly on the area of skin that you have the problem? Here we go. 8 solutions for foot fungus specifically. All right. Number 1 on the list, tea tree oil. I like tea tree oil for skin infections. This could be easily just, some of them come with a little brush, some of them a little dropper, cotton ball, and you just put it on the feet at night, let it air out, go. You need to stick with any of these remedies for at least 2 weeks to see the changes. It's going to take time to slowly see if it knocks it down, but it's readily available, very easy to acquire, very antiseptic, antifungal. Number 2, colloidal silver. This is my favorite. I use it for sore throats. You could go up the nose. Someone was asking how you do that. Tip your head back for a sinus infection, in an ear, on the feet, on any kind of cut or rash on the skin, but it can be used on the toes. Very simple, comes in a spray bottle. You just at night spray, let that thing dry out. Or if you wanted to, put it on heavy, put some socks on and go to bed and kind of just let it marinate on that area. That's what I would do with it. Okay, so very antifungal, very antimicrobial, very good for viruses and multi-use. That is a major part of my wellness cabinet. The next one, oregano oil. Straight up oregano oil could be put on, or you could be taking it internally. Now I do this regularly if I have any kind of, if I had this kind of scenario or if I was run down. The oil of oregano that I created, very antimicrobial, very antifungal, really good for funguses. So you could get a little jar of it. Careful, this stuff stinks. but put it directly on your feet. Or in this scenario, I would probably be taking it orally. And my oil of oregano has a full dose of monolaurin in it, and it has a gram of monolaurin. So that's 2 separate supplements in one for less of the cost of one. What we're able to do is use powder forms of both of them, so you get this antifungal, antiviral property of oregano oil. The same thing applies for monolaurin. Very good against viruses as well. So it's just a really good immune booster that we put together. Next, hydrogen peroxide. You could just do a simple soak. Whether you put a little bit in a container or bowl, or you just pour a little bit on top of it, or use a cotton ball to put it on top of it. Another easy remedy to do it. You could also cut it and mix 1/8 of a cup with 4 cups of water. Soak your feet 10 to 20 minutes for maximum effect. Okay. Next, apple cider vinegar. Same type of thing. You could add it into water, cut it the same way, and soak. Another antifungal property and a superfood. So you could take a little sip of it and help your blood sugar out while you're soaking your feet. Black tea is next. You could take 5 to 6 tea bags, put it in a couple quarts of water, heat it, and then let it cool off, and then put your feet in and soak that solution. Black tea, very antifungal. Baking soda, you could do a soak for that. Same concept. Get it pasty, put it on your toes 10 to 20 minutes, and then rinse it away. And then the final one, cornmeal. Don't eat it, but you can use it for your feet. So you can make a paste out of this as well, very simply, and soak your feet in it. This one's incredibly effective and super, super easy to do. So you got 8 different solutions. Sounds like at night your remedy for the next 2 weeks is just gonna be sitting and soaking. Now there's a couple things you can pop in. The Microbial Cleanse to address the inside, the oregano and the monolaurin, those 2 combined together. Silver serum, if you want to jump that in there as well. There it is. Toenail fungus. Breaking that down, get rid of those stinky, fungusy feet. Hopefully one of these 8 remedies will help you out in a natural way so you can avoid chemicals and toxins. But remember, it's all got to come from a cause. So if you're simultaneously addressing your lifestyle, simultaneously knocking down the imbalances that might exist in your gut, while naturally remedying these areas, that's the long-term solution we're looking for. If you need a place to start, grab the book, join the lifestyle. That link is right there for you. Toenail fungus.